What is up, you attractive humans of the world? Okay, first of all, before we start this video, I want to thank you guys for all the love on that New Year's resolution video that I dropped earlier this year on the 1st or whatever. That's my last video, and that fucking thing popped off like 5K views. You guys are nuts, okay? So thank you, I appreciate it. And my most popular video on my channel is from 2018 when I did a gaming setup tour, and my gaming setup tour then was absolute shit, and I just made it look like it was good. And over the past, 4 years or so, it's gotten a lot better. I've painted my room, everything looks different, everything has changed. You guys have seen, if you've been on the channel for a long time, you've seen the fucking development throughout the years of not only my room, but the freaking setup itself. And now it's at peak capability. It's phenomenal. So I figured, let me do another one. I haven't done one since 2020. There's been a lot of changes. So what I'm going to do is, you guys know, I painted my room last year, right? I painted my room, and now there's a ton of posters up. I'm going to go around the room. I'm going to show you all the posters. I'm going to tell you the significance, and then we're going to get to the juicy stuff, which is right there, okay? A little sneak peek, all right? Let's do it. So right when you walk in, we got a coat hanger here. We put the coat up because that's what a coat hanger is for. And that's the door you walk in. You kind of at this view right here. We got a trash can for trash, a backpack. And right here, we got the TV. We got an article about my music, actually. Back in 2020 when Teenage Years dropped, there was an article written about it. If you want to read that, you can pause and read that shit. We also got, this is one of my most popular songs, Known Better. The lyrics to the whole song are wrapped around this. And on the back, if you scan it, it actually brings you to the song, so that's pretty cool. My mom got me that. Right here, we have a thing that says mindset is everything. And right here, we got a, this is my last mixtape that I dropped in 2020, Teenage Years. Mixtape 4 coming this year, that's just gonna be fire. But yeah, I'm very proud of that mixtape. Love it, it did great. Right here, we got a Walking Dead poster, which is my personal favorite fucking show of all time. I think the show is phenomenal. I love it, never gets old. We're in the last season right now, season 11. This is a poster of season 9, Rick's last season, before he left. Sadness. We got a Kobe Mamba forever. Rest in peace, my boy. I just idolize his mentality. I wasn't that big into sports back when he was popping, but I idolize his Mamba mentality, that whole thing. Right here, we got a Transformers poster, which, don't come at me. I know this is probably like the worst movie out of all 5 of them, but I just love the idea of this storyline with Optimus Prime being a bad guy, like rethink your heroes. You see like Bumblebee kind of like dead right there. And just this poster is fucking sick. Because I'm not a big fan of the posters with all the heads, which ironically brings me to this one right here. This is a Spider-Man poster. I just fucking love it. My boy got me this one for Christmas. I love Spider-Man, always have. He's got Mary Jane next to him. She bad as hell, so come on now. We got a Michael Jordan and LeBron James poster. The two goats. This is a Borderlands poster, actually. That's a Psycho in Borderlands, and I just like the vibe of it. I've always loved Borderlands. I think it's one of the best games of all time, especially Borderlands 2. That freaking storyline, Handsome Jack, best villain of all time, video game villain. This is the bed here, and this is where I'd be sleeping and whatnot. We got a GTA poster. Now, to be fair, I'm not even that big of a GTA guy. I don't really fuck with the game like that. But look at that ass. Like, I had to buy it. Come on now. We got an Uncharted poster. Now, this fucking game, Uncharted 4, especially Uncharted 3, too. The amount of hours I have in those games. I just think the Uncharted franchise is one of the best video game franchises of all time. We got a Corvette Z06. This is my dream car. Don't come at me because the Z06 is my dream car. A lot of people have, they like more expensive shit. I got it right next to me. So when I wake up, I look at that and I go, I'm going to get that one day. Anyway. Got a Muhammad Ali poster. I love this quote. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. We got a knife, a Target fucking employee thing because I work at Target. We got the keys, everything, and this is bullshit. You don't care about this. We got some rich crackers down there. We got some kicks on the ground. You know that. Before we get to that shit, let's go down here. We'll bring you to these posters right here. So right here, we got a Logic, The Incredible True Story poster. This is my personal favorite album of all time. I think that's a perfect album. Absolutely love it. I'm a 49ers fan, even though I live in Rhode Island, so I got a 49ers thing that almost made the Super Bowl this year, but, don't make me cry. The Fast and the Furious, I think this is a phenomenal movie. The original Paul Walker, rest in peace, my bro. 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I mean, come on. Do I even need to say anything? One of the most legendary albums of all time. NF The Search. I personally love this album. This album is one of my favorite albums, dropped in 2019. I love NF. I've always been a huge fan of NF. I'll die on that grave. He's amazing. Logic No Pressure. This was supposed to be his retirement album, and he came back after a year. I don't know why, but he did. But anyway, nonetheless, this album is amazing. I actually really like this album. It was a phenomenal retirement album, even though he didn't stay retired. We got Kid Laroi, Fuck Love 3. I love this entire mixtape storyline that he dropped. Absolutely love it. I could listen to it forever and never get old. Same thing with this album, Hoodie Season by Boogie with a Hoodie. One of the best albums of all time, especially in his discography. That's probably a little controversial because everyone loves old Boogie, but I love this album. I think it's legendary, except for like some of the overplayed songs. Like, look back at it. Counter-Strike. Global Offensive. You know, this is, in my opinion, one of the best games of all time. I have like 1,500 hours on this game. I've played it ever since 2015, on and off for years on end. And just, you know, a very simple game. I've dropped so much money on it, you know, just like Fortnite Prime back in this day. And right here, we just have a, you know, think of a dog, because, I mean, come on, look at the vibe that dog gives the room. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that dog is just a phenomenal backdrop for when I'm streaming and whatnot, and it's great. So, yeah, those are all the posters. That's everything that we're rocking with in this room. Let's get to the juicy stuff. Should I take this light off? I think I might show you guys with the light off. I'm taking the light off, okay? Everything in this entire setup is going to be in the description. So if you want to cop anything yourself, it's going to be in the description. This has been years in the making. Like, unbelievable, so long. And let's get into it, because when I was younger, when I was like 14, I used to have, you know, bed different setup than this, but I would sit in my bed and I would dream of having a setup like this, and I absolutely love it. Let's get into all the workings of this entire thing. So let's start with the big stuff. This chair is a $150 chair, I believe, from Staples. I've, you know, had this thing since 2017. It's phenomenal. I mean, it's got a little, you know, a few rips and whatnot, but other than that, this thing is still in mint condition. Like, I have sat, I don't even know how many hours I've sat on this thing, and it's the most comfortable chair that I've ever sat in. I love it, absolutely love it. If you're looking for a chair, it's not even that expensive. Go to Staples, buy it. I promise you will not be disappointed. We got this mic right here. Honestly, I don't even use this mic that much anymore because I use the headset mic, but this mic is a very phenomenal budget mic. It literally comes with the entire kit. It comes with this, it comes with the pop filter, the mic, the stand. I think I actually ended up buying a different stand because I broke it on stream. I raged and I broke it. Play that clip right now.
Fucking bitch. Where am I dying from, dude? Every fucking...
So I ended up buying a different stand, but it is a phenomenal stand. Everything's great. It is the, I believe it's the Toner BM700. Yep, this is the Toner BM700, and it comes with everything. It comes with a sound card. We got Logitech speakers. I don't exactly know what type they are, but they are amazing. Like, they are so good. I absolutely love these speakers. They were only like $40, and I've had them for a while now. A little bit of dust there, huh? I've had them for a while now, and they're just, they work phenomenal. I absolutely love these things. And the desk itself is a desk I got on Amazon. You know, I always wanted an L-shaped desk, just because, you know, maybe I'll watch something there, eat something there. I also have that. We'll get into that in a minute. And yeah, so I love the vibe that I get here. Right here we have a dope ass lamp. I got this for my work actually at Target. It's only like $20, and it charges your phone and your AirPods. So you got AirPods or whatever, you just put your AirPods on them, or you put your phone on it, and it charges it wirelessly. And I usually only charge my AirPods on it because I actually have like a charger down there. So let's get into up here first before we get into the actual PC. We have a Razer Huntsman keyboard. This is about $100, I believe. Absolutely love this keyboard. Also, real quick, thank you guys so much for almost 2,000 monthly listeners. You guys are killing it lately. But yeah, so this is the Razer Huntsman. Absolutely love it. I upgraded the keys to the different material white ones because they come black stock, and I put the rubber bands underneath the keys. And as far as the mouse goes, I have the Razer DeathAdder V2. I had the Razer DeathAdder for so long, and then I upgraded to the V2 just because I absolutely love this thing. You know, it fits so perfectly in the hand. I'm a Razer guy. I love Razer. That's why I also have the Razer Kraken X as my headset. This is a phenomenal headset. It's only like $50. It's so comfortable, dude. Like, look at that padding. This isn't even an ad, bro. But it's so comfortable. The mic is great. And I literally use the mic when I'm streaming, because I be streaming all the time, like in the description. And as far as this mouse pad goes, I don't even know what kind of mouse pad this is. What kind of mouse pad this is. I got this in 2019 when I got the PC. Also, guys, I'm cutting in from the future here for a second because I realized I didn't say this. The face cam that I have here is it's the Logitech C920 swag. All right, back to previous me. In terms of the PC, I'm about to, you know, give you guys the specs, but if you want an even deeper dive into what's actually within this PC and how it runs games and stuff like that, I have a singular video on my channel where we actually build this PC in 2019 when I built it, and I test games and all that stuff. So I'll leave that linked in the description as well, so you can go watch that. But in the PC, I have a Ryzen 5 2600, a GTX 1070 Founders Edition, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive, 240 SSD, and it's a beast, dude. It's honestly, like, if you look compared to like what type of products are offered today, it's pretty average, but it plays every single game I throw at it. I've had it for 3 years. It plays every single game I throw at it, and it's just, it is such a beast. And I think I built it for like $700, but that's because I got a deal on the GPU. The GPU runs for like $600 in itself, but I got it for $195 because some dude was getting divorced and like he needed money quick, so I took advantage of that. and right here is just a Wi-Fi thing. I used to have Ethernet, but then my family changed their like internet capabilities, so I couldn't run Ethernet anymore. So I went out to Best Buy and bought like the most expensive Wi-Fi thing so I could have good ping whenever I play. And right here, this is actually my MacBook. I got this last year when I started college, just so I can do all my school work on it. It's a MacBook Air. It's the 2020 version. It's phenomenal. This has the new chip that they installed back in 2020, and it was the newest one at the time last year, 2021. And I believe it's still the newest one. They haven't dropped another one yet. And it's actually funny though, because I was just looking at my old video, my 2018 setup tour, and in that video I had a laptop. I didn't even have a PC, and I said in that video, I said, you know, eventually I'm planning on either getting like maybe a PC or maybe a MacBook. So it's actually kind of crazy that now I have both. But yeah, so that's the MacBook. And in terms of the monitors, I have this is a Pixio 144 Hz. It's wicked smooth. It's a 24-inch monitor, and I got this last year. And I believe it's less than $200. It's a beautiful budget fucking 144 Hz monitor because it's nice and smooth, and a lot of good monitors are way too expensive in my opinion. And right here, this used to be my main monitor. This is just like a simple $100 Acer monitor. It's like 75 Hz. It's phenomenal. It works perfect as a second monitor. I used to have this as my main monitor and then an even shittier monitor as my second monitor. So when I got this monitor, I got rid of the other one, but made this one my second and made this one my first. But yeah, that's what I'm rocking with, baby. I love it. I sit here, I do my thing, you know, I do the schoolwork, I do the gaming and all that stuff. It's phenomenal. I absolutely love the setup that I have right now. And you know, it's just like, this is probably like as most as I'll go. I don't see myself needing anything more, like unless I want to upgrade the PC or do something like that. But like I basically have everything I need in terms of like setup material, and unless you're talking like mini upgrades, you know what I mean? Because I finally have a good keyboard, good mouse, good everything. Really, I don't need anything in terms of a setup at this point in time. Same thing with the room. The room used to be tan, if you guys saw in the old videos. I repainted that bitch, put all these posters up, and I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good. Got everything where I need it to be. That's why I wanted to make this video and stuff like that. And yeah, so I just hope you guys are rocking with that. I love the support recently, and we are getting closer and closer and closer to my next mixtape dropping, which makes me so excited, and I can't wait. I'm literally like almost done with it, and I cannot fucking wait to start hyping it up and go crazy. What I'm thinking about doing is this is dropping in February, this video. In March, I'm planning on doing reactions, so stay tuned to that. And then in April, we'll probably get going on the other mixtape. You know, I might drop a video revealing the name of mixtape 4, a trailer, all that fun stuff. So I'm excited for all that. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. All right, you guys are the best. I love you. Like the video, subscribe. You guys are amazing. EBC out. I'll talk to you later. Peace.